Hello, everybody. Well, welcome. All right. Yeah, we're having a little bit of a, a rough start today. All right, I'm getting everything set up. No, the problem is that for somehow between here this morning and here, I lost my computer charger, and so we'll see how long our our show will go, as long as my battery will go. So this is very unlike Bill. I hope this is the first time I've lost my computer charger. So I am a little bit concerned. So we'll see. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being ready to text me and let me know that my show is on. But anyway, you use your USB-C foreign charger. It will keep alive. Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm just hoping that I don't blow out a circuit because of how much current the computer needs versus. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So hello, Howard. Hello, Matthew. Boy, we got some glare on the Instagram side. Let me try to get this down. All right, that's about as good as we're gonna get it. Oh, hello, Leander. Everybody. Okay, we're gonna have to give Bill a little bit of leeway in his first shows back, because yeah, I've had some misadventures here. Hey, Flick, Northern Ireland. All right, everybody, this is. Oh, let's see. Electric Blue Chameleon says we just bought your book. It's been an amazing read. Love it. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh, all right. So everybody, this is Tuesday night. Tuesday night is the open question and answer session. And so if you've got a question, I'm supposed to have the answer. If you got the answers, hey, what the heck? Throw out the answers too. But yeah, I'm supposed to be doing the answers here. And so throw it out. Throw out any questions. So Wayne Beatties from Boston. Hello. Wonderful. Got that right, Alex, and it's your fault. Oh, I'm glad there's somebody else getting blamed for stuff around here. Alex, you get to be the one being blamed now. I like that. Oh, let's see. We have Howard with the first question. A friend of mine found a veiled chameleon outside in Tampa. Really don't want it in the wild. Any recommendations on who will take it in other than a pet store? Yeah, that's tough, Howard. I mean, whenever somebody has a rehoming question like that, it's like go to Facebook and say anybody in this area and see if anybody shows up. But yeah, you have no idea who's going to show up or what the quality of that keeper is. So yeah, that's a tough situation. So let's see. Bill, question: why aren't there that many likes? Smash the like. I have no answer for you, Wayne Beatties. Have no answer for you. You go with that grassroots effort to increase the likes. And what's interesting is on this new channel, for me to be quote monetized, which is like the goal of every YouTube channel, you need for the first level of monetization, it's 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. And for the ultimate level, where you're actually going to be getting, that's it. Oh my goodness, you found it. What?
On the sink counter.
I found it. Apparently, I left it on the sink counter in the bathroom. What the heck? I don't know. But this is going to keep us from dying in the middle of the show. Yay! Thank you, Yvette. See, that's why everybody needs a wonderful life. So, anyway, where were we? Stego is bragging that it's Wednesday where they live. Sounds Asian to me. Where do you live, Stego? Where do you live? Because I know in Europe, it's getting pretty pretty late there. So you may be in Europe. UK. All right. That works. Yeah, you're in the same time zone as Flick in Northern Ireland. You should start a channel called Only Canned. Yeah. So anyway, to do the monetization, you need 500 subscribers. Excuse me. 500 subscribers. I'm almost done with this cold, everybody. Almost done. One more day, and that's it. So you need 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours for the ultimate tier, where you get and channels are all about how do you get. Excuse me. Dang, sorry. Yes, that is my Madagascar cold. That is the cold I came back with, not from Madagascar. It's from the airports and the airlines and all that kind of stuff. But so everybody's, they actually can get subscribers. The thing they have problems with is the watch hours. How do you get 4,000 watch hours? And everybody has a problem with that. Well, this channel, nah, don't got no problems with watch hours. We have exceeded 4,000 watch hours without a problem. Now, only had 354 subscribers. And the thing is, you don't get subscribers with live sessions. You get subscribers with shorts. So I actually have to do short videos. That is not my forte. Oh, now you're stuck with us, Bill. Yeah, well, this is where I want to be stuck. Oh, let's see. Eliza Ann is asking a question. Ooh, is it a lipstick plant behind you, Bill? Yes, that is a black pagoda lipstick plant. And that is where, actually, that's the enclosure where my new Europlate Fantasticus is going to go. So, feeling good about that. How are the shamrocks doing? Shamrock eggs are doing great. Shamrocks are doing just fine. They're hanging out. They're all nice and healthy. By the way, everybody, we're going to be doing a lot of talking about Parsons chameleons coming up. So just warning you. And if there's going to be a Parsons theme, especially starting in March, because I got to spend February finishing this app. Mushroom cup, yeah. And by the way, Eliza, and the shamrock eggs are doing well. That's what we're really happening. Oh, Javi's got a cold. Negative temperature. Yeah. Ugh. How are your chameleons doing since coming home? They're doing fine. They're all hanging out. Yeah, there wasn't. They didn't miss me. They didn't miss me at all. Hey, thank you, Mike. I am back. Okay, going through all the chat here. Got to catch up because I pontificated a little bit. Very excited for the Parsons theme. I'm glad. Glad you will enjoy it. Will there be a care? Yes, there will be. And by the way, everybody, the reason why it's so hard for me to put together a Parsons care guide, it's not because of the numbers. I actually have all the numbers and it's all sitting there right now. It's that I wanted to flesh out and make it a real care guide. So if you are interested in a Parsons chameleon, you don't just get the numbers, you get the feeling and the excuse me, and the understanding behind it. And so I wanted to give you guys a little bit more than just the basic, here's all the numbers. So, love learning new things, and there will be new things in this care guide. Stego is getting the first Jackson's chameleon on Saturday. Congratulations. Jackson's are such a cool one. How's Squishy? And is his autograph worth any money yet? I think so. I saw like one of these books with Squishy's signatures going for like $500 on eBay. It's like, that's crazy. It's crazy. Squishy is doing fine. Squishy's doing fine. Matthew is growing and doing the things he should. Matthew's saying, "Did you have any problems in Madagascar?" Oh boy. Other than having literal surgery done on my hand in the Ranamafana rainforest, getting in a boating accident, yeah, well, had a couple of issues in Madagascar. Ugh. What do you think led to the success with these eggs compared to past breeding? Probably the breeding actually took. The past breedings that I had with the shamrocks were very quick to the point where I said, did there something really happen? Now, what really was different is that this year, before the breeding, the males went into full breeding color. And so it's like they finally acclimated and they finally said, okay, yeah, I've come into my own. And so there was, I could definitely tell a difference. So there was a huge difference in this year. Oh, that was, wondering why it took me this long to get to this point, but I guess when you're trying to acclimate chameleons to a totally different environment, you got to give them a little bit of time. But that was the difference. Oh, we made it. Larry's rainforest got a lot of umbanja action happening over there. Here, good. How was the trip, Bill? It was amazing. It was. So I was really, it was a great trip and great experiences. I got to see Palianaceus, which I hadn't seen before, and Euryplatus semiotai. Didn't see that before. And I saw adult Malthae. This is the first time I've seen adult male and female Malthae. Before it was just juvenile. So I had a lot of firsts this trip. Will it come with that awesome little cheat? Yes, absolutely. Will the Parsons Care Guide will come with a little cheat sheet. Bill, did you or anyone else take moisture readings of the soil during the wet season? Howard, it's going to be saturated during the wet season. Yeah, saturated. So yeah, I can tell you that. Let's see. Walter's going to be in the morning via FedEx. That, I believe, is the new Ambanja. Yes, we need to see pictures of Walter. I would like to share pictures of Walter. I should, Marcia, if you get pictures of Walter, I'd love to share. By the way, everybody, I know we are going to be, I was going to be showing more about Madagascar this next weekend on the Saturday show, but I'm thinking if you guys, with your new, there's a lot of us got new chameleons this week. I actually got some new ones as well, although mine are once again a foster situation where I'm going to deparasitize them at least as much as possible. and then I will be making some yellow lip Parsons available. But I know a lot of people got a lot of different chameleons. And so if you send me pictures, say on Thursday, take a couple of days to rehydrate them and acclimate them and get them recovered a little bit, and then send me pictures on Thursday or Friday at bill@chameleonacademy.com, and I'd love to include them on the Saturday show. Oh yeah, Marcia, we need an update on your Lego chameleon. Yeah. Sorry, Instagram people, I don't know where the mute is on there. So you're just going to have to hear me cough. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's see, we got a question. Les Lamb says, I paired my YC Jacksons. What is the YC? Yellow crested. I'm sorry. I had yellow lip on my mind. Yellow crested. That's a Xantholophus. The male bobs his head for a few seconds, follows the female, then gives up. Does it sound like they're ready to breed? They're about 18 months old. 18 months is certainly old enough to breed. I don't know. It obviously, if he's giving up like that, it's not a good sign. I don't know what's up. I don't know why he would give up like that, unless he's intimidated by the female or just not that turned on. Don't know. You just keep trying. Keep trying. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If not, well, you'd be just like the rest of us going, come on. All right. Walter is a fantastic name. Surgery on your hand. That sounds like it was it was excruciatingly painful until he had his people go and run and grab his doctor's bag, and he shot my finger up with lidocaine, and then I didn't feel it. But he literally had to do surgery to extract this splinter that got so deep in. I tell you. Hello, Emily. Welcome. That's Chameleons on Wheels. And Ballistic says, I want chameleons. Well, Annabelle, you just hang out with us and eventually things happen. I know everybody around here ends up with more chameleons than they originally expected. Next year, take soccer cleats for better traction in the mud. No, next year, I'm not going to run off the trail and start running down the mountainside chasing a lemur troop. Don't do that, people. Learn from my mistake. Do not go off the path in Mirkwood. Nothing good comes of that. What species did you get? I actually got yellow lip Parsons. But this is actually more of I'm going to be doing a parasite study on them, and then I'm going to be making them available I will be passing them on. So if you, in a couple of months, are looking for a yellow lip Parsons chameleon male, you can talk to me, and I cannot guarantee that they will be parasite free because I am honest about our abilities to eradicate parasites, but I can tell you that they will be knocked down dramatically because I am testing each one of them, and I will be practicing the eradication of parasites on them. So if your guys are interested in a male yellow lip Parsons chameleon, and you'd be ready for one, say in the March time frame, you let me know, or just hang out here because they will be making appearances on this show because we love Parsons chameleons. Will you include the first fur bifidus eggs for new chameleons? Yes, absolutely. Everybody, when I say whatever, send me pictures of your new chameleons, that also includes clutches of eggs. That's even more special. Definitely want to see those. Yellow crested. Yeah. Okay, we got yes. Oh, wow, I'm really behind. Mural is halfway done. Okay, we're gonna look out for that one. Wonder how long before Geraldine gets her first cam. Yeah, we're all waiting for that. We're Geraldine, who went to Madagascar with me, actually has no chameleons, and so we're waiting. We're waiting. James, are you getting some new yellow lip in a couple of months? Lol, Mike, no. He says that now. We've heard lol, no out of James before. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Geraldine. Oh, she has to get a job first. Wow, pesky jobs. And there's my community standing, coming up to the plate and offering. Yes, Geraldine. We could, well, she's also got to buy all the equipment and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Geraldine, you just hang out around here, and when you're ready, just let it be known, and we'll see what happens. Lol, no means eventually in James language. This is correct. This is correct. Are they adults you're treating parasites at? Yes, these are adult male yellow lip Parsons chameleons and wild caught. And so I got 2 great poops right to work with. And so it starts tonight. Do juvenile Parsons come in often? No, they do not. There's nothing that keeps them from coming in other than, I don't know. I rarely see juvenile Parsons come in. And you know what? I'm not even going to pretend to know that I know the answer. I don't know why. So, Bill, as soon as you start preparing the trip for next year, please let us know. Since it is possible your last one, we will have to make it. Emily, I would be very happy to. And for anybody interested in the 2027 Madagascar trip, I will probably be talking about it within the next couple of weeks. And so I just have to close off a couple of loose ends. And there will probably be a lot of discussion about the trip and firming up of the plans even after I start talking about it, because we got to lock in the dates. I have to lock in the dates pretty soon, or else we lose our time. And so I'm going to have to give you a general idea of the itinerary of where the areas that we are going to go, but it'll be a little bit before I can give you a day-to-day itinerary. But yes, I will let you know. And as Emily says, there is right now, I think 2027 is going to be the last time that I do this. That's my intention, to do this one more time. My ambition was not to have a tour guide career. I just wanted to open it up for the community, and to make that available, that opportunity available. Looks like Emily's going to Madagascar next year. Bill, I told her there's going to be a big group. It looks like there will be. And yeah, it looks like there probably will be. All right, give me a second here. Give me a second. Woo! Bill, do you ever plan to visit Petter's Vietnam facility? I don't have any plans to do that. For those who are wondering what we're talking about, Petter Netchas has a facility in Vietnam where he raises chameleons, and he has done an open invitation. And so, but I don't have a plan for that as of yet. You've done it beautifully with it, Bill. I love seeing all the photos and the videos. Yes, it's been wonderful having people from the community come with me. And it's been a lot of fun. So let's see. Hey, Bill, nice to see you go. How does the Shamrock Chameleon Project go? Eduardo, it's going well. The eggs appear to be fertile. They're going through diapause right now. So I'm really happy. Will Patrick continue to offer tours similar to you had these past years? Oh, yeah. This is what Patrick does as his job. So he will do this all year, through the year. And if you guys, if anybody cannot make it in 2027 with me, and you decide you want to go, I will give you all the information. I will give you the contacts and such. Lewis is hoping to get some orange-eyed Parsons. That's a good ambition. Oh, I should let Emily answer this. They work with Panther Chameleons. They have a cool little business. Oh. Chris from Pitt says, can you recommend a couple of reputable breeders? I don't recommend breeders anymore. That causes all sorts of drama on the high seas. What I do say is go to the Chameleon Academy podcast and the Chameleon Academy YouTube channel. And on there, you will see the breeders that I trust enough to bring on my show. And I actually haven't done interviews with breeders in a long time. I'll probably start doing that again, but that's a good place to start if you want to see who I recommend. And what's most important is that you get a feel for who those breeders are and how they talk and such like that. So that is what I say. Do you think if I took one of my Neymar's feeders to Madagascar and attached it to a tree, the IRS would allow me to write it off the trip? Marcia Ann, if you have a business with Neymar's feeders, you could write off. I'm okay. Don't take legal advice from the guy, the Chameleon podcaster, but all you have to do is use Madagascar images and videos and talk about the trip on your Neymar's feed, and it's a legitimate business expense because Madagascar is where chameleons are, and chameleon keepers are your customer base. And so as long as you're using it, then it's a business expense and you can use it. It would actually do good things for your business. But of course, don't take legal advice or financial advice from a Chameleon podcaster on a YouTube live. Lisa says, my Mr. Gizmo has realized that Gidget is a female and he's all Twitter pated. Well, that'll happen. That'll happen. Yes, actually, Marcia, you have been encouraged to come to Madagascar with me in 2027. So, yellow lip. Yes, Alex, yellow lip. And they're looking so awesome that it's dangerous for me to have them. It's like, maybe I'll just buy them all myself and call it done. Love to see an interview with Lee and Amanda. Their devotion to purebred Ambanjas is inspiring. Well, I said that I'm not recommending breeders, but I will put up and I will read out loud that comment talking about Lee and Amanda of Reddy's Reptiles. I'm sorry, Reddy's Rainforest. Let's see. And does it care? Yes, Alex. These come with a care guide. So yeah, seriously, that care guide is going to be done probably. That's going to be done in March. Really, all of my effort in February is going to getting this app to the beta testers and getting it to Android, so my entire community can be part of this. And then there's going to be a lot of Parsons content coming out in March, including a care guide, which includes a care sheet. We need to get you a girl. Yes, I need a girl yellow lip. I have way too much Way too many male yellow lips. Oh. Stego is saying, do you recommend a rubber plant? Ficus elastica is any good for a chameleon enclosure? And I'd say no, unless it's just ambiance or just cover, because the rubber plant, I mean, I don't like the sap. I don't like any of the sap of any of the ficus trees. Everybody, don't use ficus trees. No, I'm just kidding, everybody. Ficus benjamin is a good thing. Good thing. And I have to say that because it's true, but my heart says just use other things. It's and Stego little just a little, so you know, that's kind of an inside joke here that I decided I don't like ficus trees, even though I do use them. So anyway, that's the problem with having inside jokes and being a public figure. So don't forget to feed her fuel. Rainforest has the best gut load. Oh, I am loving the feeder fuel from Reddy's Rainforest. Oh, I love that stuff. I love that stuff so much. Yeah, I am now a firm believer in the feeder fuel from Reddy's Rainforest. I love that stuff. And I mean, I tasted it only on the show. I don't eat it. I mean, it's for my feeders. I only tasted it once, everybody. So if I get a Parsons, we'll get a care guide. All right, it's a deal. I will make that commitment. If Alex purchases one of these male yellow Parsons chameleons, I will have the care guide go. He will get the first care guide, and it'll be available for everyone. Wow, my feet are being held to the fire here. I have 3 of my enclosures in honor of you, Bill. Tell you, it seems the more I make fun of Ficus benjamina, the more people use them. Yeah. Were you surprised how much chameleons can bond to you when you first started getting involved with them? I lost mine 2 days ago and I miss them. Well, they don't bond to you, but we bond to them. And yes, it is often surprising how much they come to mean to us. And we don't realize it until they're gone. And then it's, what the heck? And that's one of the things that is, it hits you extra hard because you didn't expect it. You didn't expect that the chameleon would mean so much. Yeah. Is there a plant you can grow that supports Parsons, or do they primarily rely on branches? I would say they rely on branches. Parsons chameleons are very heavy, and so the plant that would support a Parsons chameleon would be larger than a typical 4-foot tall cage. So you would need to have quite the large, I mean, okay. You could, if you had, I've had some walk-in enclosures like 7 foot tall that the trees in there did have thick enough branches to support Parsons chameleon. So it can happen. It's just not in your standard indoor caging. Some of us love ficus trees. I hate to see this, Monsteras are great. Yes, I like to use Monsteras. Huge leaves. And there's a little bit of perching surface, but if I get a network like Nate, if I get a network of branches, this is what I do, a network of branches in the cage, and I have a huge Monstera at the bottom, and it just grows, it works really well because those leaves will hide a Parsons chameleon. Ficus rocks, Bill. Yeah, James actually made it a point to find a ficus tree in Madagascar. What the heck? It says it on the bag, Bill. Yes, it says not for human consumption. But do I read the instructions? Yes, I read the instructions, and I took that as a personal challenge. That it's a personality. See, this is the kind of thing you get. I eat things that say not for human consumption, and I run off of the trail into lemur territory looking for lemurs, and end up having to get surgery in the middle of Ranamafana. That's do as I say, not as I do. Do as Liza Ann says, not as I do or what James does or says he's going to do, which both of them are bad. It was funny when you tasted the fury. Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, boy. Walter, the new Umbanja, has a ficus pendulum in his new enclosure. I tell you, what the heck? Yeah. Emily's working, specialized in panther chameleons, but are working on creating a new species that comes out with wheels. You see, everybody, you just stick around and you get to experience the cutting edge of genetics here. Oh. What about a parlor palm? I'm not sure what that is. I think I know what you're talking about. And that's the ones where the leaves are all like fingers, stuff like that. The thing is, those don't provide cover. I don't, find something that got big leaves that's going to provide cover. Now you're going to say, but what about the rubber plant? Yeah, but whenever something on the rubber plant breaks, you get this horrible sap. So yeah. People have used rubber plants before, and the world didn't fall apart. But I would, if you're going to be looking for a big potted plant, get a big monstera. Was the feeder fuel better or worse than the dog? Okay. All right. So there's a story. Yeah. I had dog biscuits, and with me throughout the entire trip, I would always have dog biscuits on hand in case we saw a dog. We were driving by a dog, and so Patrick would slow down, roll down the window, hey puppy, and then toss a dog biscuit. So we had something going, and in next year we're going to be doing the exact same thing. This is what I do when I go to Madagascar. I make sure all the good boys and girls know that they're loved. And they're Trader Joe's dog biscuits. These are like high quality dog biscuits, and well, curiosity. I want to know what I'm feeding all the dogs of Madagascar, and it was pretty good. So, yeah. What was it? Was feeder fuel, which you shouldn't eat, better or worse than the dog biscuits, which I shouldn't eat either? Feeder fuel is a little bit more herbal. Let me say that. It's a little bit more herbal, and the dog food is a little bit more I don't know. They were just different tastes, Geraldine. Different tastes. I'm good. I'll stick with you. You know what, Eliza Ann, you're just missing out. But then again, crickets are human food. Crickets and roaches are human food too. So. Wait, so it's not normal to taste test the supplements? I thought everyone. Yeah, see, you and me, Wayne Beatties. You and me, we do these kind of things. Oh boy, yeah, I did. I forgot about that. I had to test it. These are high quality Trader Joe's dog biscuits. It's not like we do the bulk Purina garbage stuff. And we're talking at Trader Joe's. I don't know that it says human grade on it, but we get top quality stuff at Trader Joe's. That's the kind of stuff I bring to my dog friends in Madagascar. But have you eaten a roach? I have not eaten a roach. I know people do, and I would have no problem doing that at one point in my life. But I've eaten neither a roach nor a cricket. So lots of adventure to be had. And at this point, I'm at the level of adventure where I'm trying feeder fuel and dog biscuits. That's my adventure level. Let me know if you want me to print you some to try out. That's where I've come into the middle of a conversation. Bug eating contest, October. Oh my goodness, everybody. That's right. We are working on a get together, a Chameleon Academy in-person get together in Utica, Michigan at the Reptarium Legacy. And we're working on for October, a couple of days in October. And so we're firming up those dates. Mm-hmm. That's what I get for trying to not cough. It's just like it's going to come out anyways. I've eaten a cricket, but in the lollipop things. Okay. Good things. Zebu in beef. Javi definitely wants to try a hornworm. Right. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I could do a horn. When those things I see those things squirt all over the place. I don't know if I can do that. So like feeder fuel may need to come in a trees bag. Call it. Yeah. Can I get some Chameleon Academy branded feeder fuel? See Legacy and then head to Tinley Park. This is going to be the weekend after Tinley, the Tinley show. We didn't want to compete with Tinley, and there were some other things that were not that were conflicting on that weekend. All right, Weena Beaties. Eaten fried crickets, a live roly-poly accidentally, and a mealworm. They taste nasty. I believe that. Used to eat ants, bees, and earthworms when I was a kid. I used to eat snails when I was a kid. I was a connoisseur. Let's see. Emily, this is the correct spelling of Emily's name. Yes. All right, everybody. We are in the last 10 minutes of the show. And no, because of my throat, I'm not going to go over. I will pay back those 27 minutes when my throat is better. I owe you guys. Have you been to the La Brea Tar Pits in LA? They sell chocolate and lollipops with all kinds of insects for a good chunk of change. I have not been there for many decades. I'm so grateful. Yes, we need to change it because it was Renee's birthday. Or wait, no. You had a commitment. Yes. Oh. All right, everybody. Say hello to Dean. Dean showed up in the final minutes of the show, but it's fashionably late. So everybody say hello to Dean, our resident grasshopper breeder. Very happy to have you, Dean. Oh. Whew. All right, everybody. You see this cage here. Oh, whoops. I gotta move the camera over here. Yep. That is going to be a Parsons Chameleon's cage very soon. And yes, it has the crosscuts. It's got AI on this camera. This is a Crosscuts bioactive stand. And so you're going to be I'm going to be showing how I can, now, number one, you start with the solid floor until you have your complete, parasites are gone. And then you can add in the bioactive. And so we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be showing that as I go through. I'm going to be acclimating a Parsons Chameleon in this cage. And we're going to go through the entire process. And you're going to be seeing it video, podcast, and on our new Fingle Dingle app. Right. So, yes, we definitely want to be up there so we can get some of the people who weren't able to come to Utah. And so that's why we're having it on the East Coast. We may, I don't know, Michigan is Midwest, isn't it? So we may cycle through. Maybe in 2028, we'll go back to Clint's, or we'll do something, go somewhere else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I had to step away. Please recap October details. Weekend, what's it, 16th or 17th? Is that it? Let me make sure I got this right. Yes, come in on the 15th and leave on the 18th. We have activities on the 16th and the 17th. That's a Friday and a Saturday. We're right now, I'm working with Eliza Ann and Sean, who actually has been there, and we're working on what we're going to be doing over those 2 days. The weather should be beautiful, no guarantees, but our resident Ohioan says that that's a good time to go. And we are working on the schedule of being part of the Legacy and Reptarium. And apparently there's an annex where you get to hang out with a sloth. And so we are looking into that. A sloth and a capybara. Now that is worth the plane ride. There we go. So yes, and we would love to see you guys there. Someone needs to hug the sloth. Dang straight. I want to see the chameleons at Legacy. Yeah, we'll see if they've got. Often we chameleon people aren't as impressed with other setups, but yes, we will see. Let's hope their enclosures are amazing, because I'm going to be bringing a pretty discerning crowd. Yeah. The wife, you will definitely be coming along for the sloth. Yeah, I'm thinking that if we start saying that you get to hold a sloth, that all of a sudden people are going to say, yeah, you know what? That's what I got to do that weekend. So, yes. Schedule out some shopping days. Oh, you already told them that we are chameleon people? How were they happy to see chameleon people? Yeah, Eliza Ann is pretty on top of this. I was amazed at what she could just figure out. So we got a good person as our there's no official positions, but if there was a social director, that would be Eliza Ann. And so she's our de facto social person, social events director. So, okay, Mikey, chatting with son's girlfriend for ideas for folks living in Detroit. Yeah, that's right. Everybody's coming together. going to make this an awesome get together. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and it would be, and Mike, if it would be awesome, we could get some more Canadian friends to come. Any more mountains to climb? I don't think there's going to be any mountains on this particular trip. Yes, we had mountains in our Utah trip. There was. And now Renee would like to discuss a bug taste test. I don't know. Do you think we could pull something like that off? We could try. We should see if we could get some bugs and have that and do that on our get together. Oh. All right, everybody. We are coming to the end. And I am coming to the end of this cold. So by next Saturday, I should be over it. Although I'm going to be on Sean's show tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see how I do tomorrow. He looks into bugs in food stuff for everyone to try. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. So, everybody, any final questions? Any final comments? I would say it is so good being back. Love having everybody here. Love seeing you. And it's so much fun having you all in the chat, having a good time. And there is so much going on in 2026. We have such a full year. And me planning everything out for this year, I realized I can't fit it all in. So it's been moved into 2027 as well. So we have a very full next 2 years of things that we're going to be doing as a community. So just hang tight, hang on, and we're going to have an awesome couple years. So everybody, if you go to Sean's show, I'll see you tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific. Otherwise, I'll see you Saturday at 12 noon Pacific. So have a good week, and I'll see you then. And good night to Denmark. Leander, thank you for joining. It's been wonderful having you. And you too, Flick. You too, Stego. We love our Europeans. Bye, everybody.